Hey, it's me, it's Phil. Your mantra for today is act as if. Did you know that eating ice cream, your brain on brain scans lights up in same ways as other brains that are watching people eat ice cream? If you saw these two brain scans side by side, you would not know which is which. The brain is so easily influenced that it cannot distinguish whether it is doing something or watching someone else do that thing. This is why visual things can be as addicting as the real thing. But this also demonstrates the power of the brain and the power of acting as if. I went to college for music business, but right out of college, I was working in a church doing a lot of different things. And eventually I said I wanted to speak, and so I was allowed to speak, and I got involved with the youth ministry, and then eventually they started to call me a youth pastor. I had no credentials. I had no schooling, formal training on what it meant to be a youth pastor. And yet I look back fondly on those years, and I've spoken to a lot of those students who are now adults that say that time in their life was immensely life-changing for them, very important, and it was for me as well. I began to act as a youth pastor, and I became a youth pastor. Shortly after my career changed, I was like, I don't know what to do, but I do write music on my computer for fun. And then I found out how my music could be licensed for behind people's videos, and I could make money from this thing that I just love to do for fun. Is this what I do now? Is this who I am? And people would come up to me and say, what do you do for a living? And I would say, I guess, I don't know. I write music. I produce music. I started to adopt the title of music composer. I guess I'm a music composer now. And I, like maybe many of you, struggle with this imposter syndrome, thinking, do I have the knowledge? Do I have the experience? Am I good enough to be doing this, to call myself this? Am I an imposter? But when you act as if, it is slow, incremental steps forward. And what you realize as you continue to move forward very slowly is that the thing in front of you that maybe you couldn't see because it was too far away now gets closer to you. And that thing in front of you is your new reality. Acting as if is like literal manifestation. It is moving forward, sometimes blindly, but what you will find is that what shows up is a reality that you can't ignore. Acting as if seems like a small, simple change, maybe a switch up in your brain. Maybe you feel like a fake or an imposter, that you are trying something on that doesn't feel quite like you yet. But you will find that every step forward, you get further away from that "is that me?" question to a new reality of, yes, look. And when you do that little thing, and it might be a little trick in your brain at first because it's a new reality, it doesn't feel like quite settled yet, like you're kind of a fish out of water still. Acting as if leads you to the point of even getting rid of that mantra, because you're not as if anymore. You're not even acting, you are that. But it starts with acting as if, and it feels weird at first, but keep going and you got this. I'll talk to you later. Bye.